Today we're gonna be building a brand new map for Food Rush. Food Rush is basically my Roblox party game where food literally falls from the sky and players just have to collect the food while avoiding the bad ones. And that this map is going to be a picnic theme arena, and like while I build it I'll also be talking about like the game's development as well as some design decisions behind like Food Rush and a few building tips that might help you guys when it comes to making your own game or overall just 3D modeling, since that's what I used to do like 5 years ago. With that being said, let's start. For starters, whenever I'm making a new map, I usually begin by setting up a template. Inside that, I have folders for things like terrain, lobby assets, food, props, environmental pieces, and basically everything else I need like throughout the development. And for this game, I use them for ray casting in the script. And having everything organized from the start just makes the process a lot easier. From there, I start making a rough block out version of the map using something called gray boxing. And gray boxing is basically when you use simple shapes to plan out the layout before spending like time on the details. I like doing this because it gives me an idea of where everything should go and let me see if I actually like the design better before committing hours to modeling. For anyone wondering, this is my inspo here. I'm trying to go with that.
The fakers are all sick at heart. Their faces hiding their fear. They look down on all the rest of us like they're some special breed. Who's the high lord? Who thinks it's better than us? You feel the riptide, yeah. Ain't in that crime that understand coming to terms. Is there a mission for us? Who is that high lord? Who'd kill a million of us? It's alright. And as the bell tolls, is there no redemption for us? Wake up, get out there. There's more to life than the way. If you live, you cannot stay. Why does nobody want change? Let your voices ring out, yeah. Take the mask off and be free. Find yourself in the debris. If you heart on life for change. Wake up, get up there. Raise your voice against lions. Feed your own fire. Why does nobody want change? Just imagine you're out there. Swatting lights in the making. Can't look past.
Once I'm happy with the layout, I move over to Blender and start creating the actual assets. While modeling, I keep an eye out on the triangle count. The more triangles a model has, the more work the game has to do to render it. In fact, making it slow. And that doesn't mean every model has to be extremely low poly, but keeping things optimized is very important, especially in a multiplayer game. Anyway, enough of me talking. I'll let you watch me speed modeling those things.
watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another Monday in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment share with you, not in the day, but never fully gone. Going to be back again until the coming over down.
For the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night. Two hands meet at zenith. Nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with
Around the
you.
world is only dance, whenever our eyes meet, you know you lead me.
Now that the models are finished, it's time to export them. A quick tip, make sure you're exporting as an FBX file and you only have the objects selected that you actually want to export. That gives you a lot more control when exporting things to Roblox and prevent extra objects from accidentally coming along with the export. I had to pause the recording. But so, can I let you guys know a little secret? I honestly do not feel like making this thing right here. Like, what in the contraption is this? So my idea was, right? This is a slide, obviously. Whee. Right? And then I might just keep it basic. Yeah. I'm gonna remove these things. So yeah, it's just gonna be a basic slide. I'm gonna just make, honestly, I need to use Blender for it.
Gonna be a good day, good night.
Within the inner heart I plead for you to talk to me. I wanna hear the good and bad, the stories you have. As I drift across the sky, the overhead turns high. So good night, let me single.
Once you're in Roblox Studio, you can import your models directly into the project. The studio UI has changed a few times, so depending on when you're watching this, it might be in a slightly different location. After importing, one thing I usually check is whether the mesh needs to be double-sided. This makes both sides of the surface visible. If you've ever imported a model and a part of it seems invisible from certain angles, that's usually because you're looking at the back face of the mesh. At this point, it's mostly just tweaking things and making sure everything feels cohesive. This is honestly one of my favorite parts because the map finally starts looking alive in an actual environment instead of, you know, a bunch of random assets.
Keep your phone class away from her chitting hands. Tell me that's that sexy. Gonna say what she's got in store for her man. So we know the dice, see what they're made for. Come on, why don't we spin the wheel? See who it may go. Give in to temptation.
just like that, we've got ourselves a picnic map, which honestly this looked like a park to be honest, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and hopefully you picked up a few tips along the way. If you'd like to see more Food Rush development, make sure to like the video and leave a comment letting me know what you'd like to see next. The next video I'll probably be making a new game mode, new feature, or something else I've been working on behind the scenes. Thanks for watching, enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next one.